Welcome to the worst of the best podcast. You wanted the best. Well, they didn't freaking make it! So here's what you get. From Canada, Ryan and Ruban.
All right, welcome to the Worst of the Best podcast. I am your host, Ryan, and
Hey, Ryan.
my other host,
Ruben.
Ruben. Welcome to our show. This is our third annual.
And my favorite topic.
It's the one I look forward to every year. Oh, we're terrible people, aren't we?
So, celebrities.
Celebrities. This is, as the title has suggested, we are picking the worst of the best celebrity deaths. So we went to, what site is this?
People.
People, great popular culture magazine. They have given us 100. We displayed footsies there. They've given us.
I wasn't playing.
All right, you guys, you can see here. There's 101 people, so we're gonna be fast. So basically,
101 people died this year?
that are of a celebrity type nature, I guess.
Wow.
Well, they probably got people like some lame people who are like authors or a poet. You know,
Podcasters.
Third
So
annual.
if we don't know them, we're not going to weigh in on them.
So we don't know who
They're
they are.
dead to us.
They're dead. Penny Marshall.
Oh, yeah. Love hearing Laverne and Shirley.
Yeah, she had the LL here on her shirt. Anka Pop,
Canadian or
Romanian
Romanian?
singer Anka Pop.
May she rest in peace?
Yeah, may she rest in peace.
I don't know who she is, though.
Nancy Wilson. I thought she was in Heart. Is it Nancy Wilson in Heart? I had no idea she was black. I thought she was a white singer.
Wow.
Wow, good
Maybe
for her.
when she went solo, she's a solo artist here.
She's just, yeah. Okay, don't know her. So
Don't know
far,
her.
we got one.
Moving on.
Yeah, we got 100 to go through.
Penny Marshall.
So far, she's the worst because she's the only. Okay.
Make note of this.
Yeah, make note of who we know. Go ahead and write the back of that. Oh, here we go.
Penny.
Ken Berry.
Rest in peace, brother.
Rest in peace.
Kim Porter. Oh, hold on a second.
Oh, she's.
Oh, that's Sean Diddy's ex-wife.
Oh, wow. Okay. Don't
Rest in
know her.
peace.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
We're able to say RIP. It's a lot faster.
Yeah, we gotta save time.
Yeah. RIP.
Rip. LFO.
Oh, he's cute. I know Little House on the Prairie. I know the show.
We
But
should say the name.
oh, well, for the audio. Okay, here's the thing, Ruben. I didn't tell you this. So, when it comes to audio, the audio release, I'm gonna totally delete all these rips.
Oh, okay.
And then you're only going to hear me and you speaking about the people we know.
All right.
But people that get to watch this, they see what we see.
Sure.
And they know what, yeah, okay. Stan Lee, hey, big loss. Big loss to, now, did you remember that,
Is he though? Is this a big loss?
Well,
When's the last time he made something?
he's, all of his movies are like the biggest movies in the world.
Yeah, but really, what did he do about the movies? He created the characters,
Right.
which is amazing.
Well, you sound like Bill Maher here.
I'm not trying to channel, but
Well, you better write down Stan Lee. Sounds like your worst pick so far. Why would they pick this picture? This is why I love we get to have the video. So she's 42. Okay, look, I'm 43. RIP, by the way. Amanda Blank. I don't know her last name. No, it's too bad she was found dead. We're not making fun of their deaths, but I'm just saying, why would they use this picture? I don't understand. I mean, I guess she's a trainer. This is her physique, but all right, rest in peace. Mickey Rourke? No, it's Tony Joe White. RIP. Boy, I don't know anybody.
Oh, he looks like he's finding out he's gonna be dead there.
Wow. Those Sons of Anarchy, I did watch that show. Okay, I recognize
never
him.
watched it.
But,
Oh, Mac Miller.
you know?
No, but I have a customer who's his producer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
If he listens to our show, you're a customer?
Yeah, he doesn't know.
Okay. Still, RIP. A drug overdose, apparently.
Yeah.
Burt Reynolds. Wow.
Oh, Bert.
Okay, whew, we know somebody. Whew. If you listen to our other show, the Rocky Series podcast, Going the Distance, that's the other show that Ruben and I do. We did many, many, many stories and of adoration and love for Burt Reynolds.
A lot of burns. A lot of rug burns.
A lot of rug Burts. If you haven't already, and you are only hearing about Burt Reynolds now in your life, and you want to see Burt in his prime, may I suggest that you go on Google after our podcast and Google Burt Reynolds on a bear rug. You will not be disappointed.
No.
You will not be disappointed.
It'll inspire you.
It will inspire you. It will bring things to your it would make you feel things you never thought you could feel before. Oh, John McCain.
John McCain.
You writing these down, Rube? Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. John, boy, he was an enemy of Trump and Trump an enemy of his. They did not like each other.
Well, Trump, to be fair, doesn't like, was it losers?
Yeah, that's right. He doesn't like people that were caught in war.
Yeah.
So I never liked him as much after that because I don't like losers. But Frank, let me get to it. He hit me. Hero. He's not a war hero.
He's a war hero.
He's a war hero.
5.5 years.
He's a war hero because he was captured. I like people that weren't captured, okay? I hate to tell you.
Do you agree with that?
He's a war hero because he was captured.
Yeah, you gotta have your standards high.
That's true.
When you've had bone spurs
That's right.
that you faked to get out of a war that someone else was a PW in, I think you can
Well,
talk.
Trump's smart. You evade war, you'll never get caught.
He was one step ahead of the enemy.
Neil Simon, know who he is? No, I don't know enough. He's a playwright. I got that.
It looks like Woody Allen had a different stylist.
Yeah. Robin Leach! That's right.
Oh, I loved watching his show on the weekends as a kid.
Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous. I guess it's death style now.
The last episode... He's probably having the show up in heaven there.
Yeah, Pearly Gates.
Yeah.
Gold
Peter,
Rose.
tell me about the Gates. That's my...
Now, he wasn't very rich. How rich was he? Because he acted like he was rich.
Well, because he had the British accent.
I know. I love how the British accent.
I think he did okay. Do you know who he was really good friends with?
Who?
That his death hit this friend really hard?
Oh, who's that?
Vince Neil.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Vince Neil and him were Vegas buddies.
All right. Hey, Vince, if you're watching our show, rest in peace to your brother.
Technically, it's not the end of the year, so Vince might be joining him.
Yeah. That's right. We should make note that if necessary, if such a celebrity that breaks the news the next 3 days, Ruben and I will do an emergency supplemental.
We'll weigh in.
We'll weigh in to see if this person would have been our worst pick or not.
All right.
Is that fair?
Fair.
Okay.
Ed King? No. Leonard Skinner?
Yeah. Rest in peace.
Yeah. Aretha Franklin.
Aretha Franklin. Definitely know who she is. I never listened to her music, but
You always gotta give her respect.
I think a good conscience, she wouldn't make my worst choice. But you've seen her enough, you've heard her enough, you know who she is and what she's
Everybody
represented.
knows
Yeah.
Aretha Franklin.
Yeah, she was the queen of soul. Oh, I did that from memory, and there it is there. And I actually did that from memory. Jill Janus.
Rip.
Morgana King.
Rip.
Oh, well, why would they show... Come on. Why would they show his death photo? Why would they... That's disrespectful. Well, you know who he is, right? We watched him wrestling.
Jim the Anvil.
Yeah.
I thought it was Jim the Anvil Hart.
It's Neidhart is his real name. But come on, I'm just going to show you Jim Anvil. They could have definitely got a better photo here. That was... There he is in his prime. That. Why is that the same? It's still there. Why would they pick that photo? I guess it was an open casket.
Standing casket.
Oh, why? Okay. Rubicon.
Rip.
Oh, yeah. The Facts of Life, Different Strokes. We watched her on TV as a kid.
Yeah.
She was 92 when she passed. Full life. Good for her. Charlotte Rae.
Yeah.
Charlotte Rae, sorry for those who are...
And she would know all about death.
She would.
Because it's the facts of life.
It is well, you have to take the good and you have to take the bad. And there you have it, Ruben.
The facts of life.
The Facts of Life.
Or in this case, death.
That's right. Oh, she was in Hell's Kitchen. This is Jessica Vogel. I just know her because my wife and I watched the show, but not enough to even speak to her. I've seen her on the show.
And now she's in Heaven's Kitchen.
Yeah, Heaven's Kitchen, let's hope. Another wrestler. He's the son. This is Brian Lawler. He's the son of WWE Hall of Famer Jerry the King Lawler. So those are wrestling fans. So I had no idea that the King Lawler's son passed away. That's tough.
That's tough.
Because he would have been fairly young, I would assume. Yeah. Probably. Well, it's too
but
bad.
on my end, it's a rip.
I know. I don't even know. I just know who Jerry Lawler is. I love wrestling enough to know who he is, but obviously, I assumed he had kids. This is too bad. You should never have to lose your own child like that, no matter the age. But Nicholas Duffy Fudge. Okay.
Rip.
Al Mary Wendell. Is that Tom Cruise's ex-wife? What's her name again? Katie Holmes?
Kate Middleton?
No, Katie Holmes. That's Katie Holmes.
That's Katie Holmes.
Rest in peace.
She's never looked better.
Katie Holmes, rest in peace. Tab Hunter.
I haven't kept tabs on him.
He's a heartthrob.
Rip.
Richard Swift. Black Keys. Member. Okay. Rip. Alan Longmire. Rip. Joe Jackson. Sometimes
let's find out if there's somebody.
Yeah, well, I don't want to give away our pick. But I just got this little, the music manager and father of 11 died early on June 27th. He was 89.
Sometimes when somebody dies, heaven's a little better.
Yeah.
In this case, the earth was a little better.
Yeah, the Jackson family patriarch had been battling terminal pancreatic cancer and was not doing well.
Oh, that's a shame.
It was too bad.
He should have just had somebody beat him until it got better.
No, he was nice to his kids. I think he was nice to his children.
They all turned out healthy. And...
Yeah, good man. Good man. Oh, the Pawn Stars dude, this guy, Richard Harrison. I know who he is. I forgot that he passed away. Yeah.
I forgot he was born.
Yeah. Vinnie Paul, Pantera member, so big in the metal world. Yeah, I forgot about that. That's a big loss too. Sophie Gordon. Wow, she was 32. Very gone too soon. Another wrestler, Leon White, who played Vader. Yeah, Vader had some matches with Hulk Hogan back in the day. The wrestlers, eh?
Yeah.
How do you say his name?
Extension?
Well, I know, but why is it 3 X's?
Yeah, because he's like X-rated.
So what happened here? Look, I wonder,
He got
was
shot?
fatal? He was shot, and what investigators believe was a possible robbery. So this is extentation, as he left the motorcycle dealership. Okay, so he got into he went out in style, thug life. Is that what they call that?
You know, some of those people you just kind
He went out in a shooting, like another like Jimmy Wapo, another fatally shot rapper. He died in a double drive-by shooting. Boy, he was only 21. Ugh. Anyway, I don't know who he is, but that's just unfortunate, obviously, for anyone to get shot. Georgian Johnson Rip. Boy, there's a lot of people here, Rube.
Anthony Bourdain.
Anthony Bourdain, the celebrated American chef. He was 61, apparent suicide. We said this before on one of our episodes.
Say it again, because I don't remember.
Google suicide by doorknob.
Oh, okay.
I think he was one of them.
Crazy.
I don't understand how many celebrities have died by hanging themselves on the doorknob.
They can afford doorknobs.
I think he did that. I'm not sure if it was him, so I'm just saying if those are watching, I could be wrong. Mm-hmm. But I think he did do it that way. But if not him, there's enough that you Google it, you'll see how many did do it that way. It's weird. Another Sons of Anarchy actor dead. Boy.
Kate Spade.
You know her?
Sure.
Really?
Well, yeah. She's the purse lady, Kate Spade. She's also the sister-in-law to David Spade.
Oh, Ruben, right here. Check this out, everyone. Scarf had reportedly been tied to her door. I told you. It's right there. Google celebrities hung by doorknobs. You will go down a wormhole there's some connections here. Did I just say?
You did. Yeah, we have the recording.
I know, but it's...
I know. It's uncanny.
It wasn't even a drug overdose. Be like, okay, yeah. But doorknob hangings.
Yeah.
And how high is the doorknob? Go to your nearest doorknob. And how...
I guess it's higher than your neck.
I guess you could theoretically, if you had a very short, leash or something. But still, how do you shut the door? I don't know. Anyways, uncanny. Tom Wolfe, sure, author.
I don't know.
Oh, Margot Kidder, yes. She was Lois Lane in Superman.
Oh, wow.
She was so pretty. I loved her. She's probably the quintessential, is that the word? Quintessential?
Yeah.
Lois Lane. She did a great job. Loved her as Lois Lane. Oh, Vern Troyer. Mini-Me. He was 49. I heard it was a small funeral. Another wrestler, Bruno Sammartino. He was around when we first started watching wrestling in the early 80s. He'd already been kind of a vet.
There was some vintage trunks.
Yeah.
And some vintage body hair.
That is awesome. This man did not shave, and he probably groomed the armpit a little bit, but yeah, I know who he is. Absolutely. Good for
I don't. So I can't wait.
Oh, really?
He died at 82, though.
Yeah, so he lived the full... he was already a seasoned wrestler when we watched him in the early 80s. So,
the Italian Superman.
Yep. Oh, you saw him wrestle.
I'm sure I did.
Barbara Bush. Rip.
Oh, Babs.
Was she a doorknob as well?
Harry Anderson.
Anderson. Night Court. Oh, yes. Love Night Court. Remember Bull?
Oh, yeah. I wonder what he's up to.
Oh, Arlie Emery. He was the guy in the Full Metal Jacket drill sergeant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I never saw the movie, but I've seen clips.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's quite good. But anyways, yeah, he actually was, the story is that was his first movie. And he was the on-set drill instructor, person teaching the actor how to be a drill instructor. And Stanley Kubrick was like, so why don't you just do it? Because the other actor wasn't getting it, and he was nailing it, how to be a drill instructor, because he was a drill instructor in the military, in the Marines. And so that was his first on-screen performance, was Full Metal Jacket. And so he played himself, and nothing he said was scripted.
Wow.
He just was a drill sergeant to the actors, and it was just amazing. So just that, everyone that's seen the movie knows exactly what I'm talking about, just how good he was at just tearing these guys apart. It's great. You could just actually Google, YouTube his yelling at the recruits. Rest in peace. Oh yeah, Stephen Baccio. He did NYPD Blue was the one show that he did that I didn't watch. Anyways, for what it's worth, I did like that show. Stephen Hawking. Stephen Hawking's 76, so he lived a little bit longer. I guess
there's conspiracy theories about that Stephen Hawking's not Stephen Hawking.
What?
That people were just programming things for him to say.
Get out of here.
Oh, yeah. And how long he lived with his disease that he had. Most people died a lot sooner. And so that's like not even him. That's what some people say.
My brain was like, remember to Google this.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess that's about it. But who was the guy
who's faking to be that person?
Yeah, that's weird. For the record, for the Worst of the Best podcast, just because we don't know who they are doesn't mean they weren't important in somebody's life. We're not trying to be blasé about the people we don't know. I just want to make that clear. People die all the time.
Yeah.
It's just
someone's probably dying right now.
Somebody's dying during this broadcast right now.
You probably feel like you're dying.
Yes.
And if you do feel that way, call...
Yeah, don't go to any door.
Billy Graham. Christian evangelical. I liked him in The Crown, season 2.
He was 99.
Wow. He's a quitter.
Parkinson's.
Oh, I remember that guy.
Oh, wait, yeah. He was in Home Improvement. I remember him in Home Improvement.
Yeah.
All right.
Was he, 76?
He's been in a lot of stuff. Good for him. So, yeah. One of those character actors,
Sure.
Like, hey, we need a guy who looks like a biker.
Sure,
He's got a heart of gold. Yeah. Rest in peace, brother. Oh,
he died, eh?
I forgot. It's funny. If you were to tell me that he died 2 years ago, I would have been like, oh, yeah. I forgot it was this year. I love... For those who know me, my wife, for example, knows me. I love Frasier. It's one of the few series, Ruben, that I've watched more than once all the way through.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Frasier. I've done it with Friends. Frasier, Seinfeld.
I think they're rebooting Frasier.
With Kelsey Grammer?
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be amazing. He's still got a lot of years left in him. He's so good. He's such a good actor.
He's a very good actor.
And so, yeah, Frasier, I love that show. And, yeah, he was so good in it, John Mahoney. Rest in peace, brother. Whoa.
That's a deep cut.
Oh, wow. Wait, go back. So a Teletubby died. He was 52.
And he played...
Simon Shelton Barnes. He was the purple female.
He played Tinky Winky.
Is that the name?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
He was 52.
This photo here is like... If anyone takes this picture of me, I'll just die.
And he did.
Yeah, that's...
Oh, no, that's a pretty good one.
Oh, sorry. I just didn't recognize the name.
She's the woman who's the Riveter Betty.
Naomi Parker Fraley. She was what? Rosie,
the Riveter.
Oh, the one that's in that picture?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that...
Okay,
it's not gonna make her worse, that's for sure. Jerry Van Dyke. Yeah.
Yeah, I liked him.
Yeah, the younger brother of actor Dick Van Dyke. Okay, I didn't realize he's younger. He was 86, lived a full life for sure. I mean, great full life.
Dolores O'Riordan.
Dolores O'Riordan. The Cranberry Singer, 46. Yeah, that was tough. That was early in the year too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Great songs they did. Some really good songs. You know who he looks like? This here?
The actor studio.
He looks like
Tom Cruise in Tropic Thunder?
Yeah, Tom Cruise in Tropic Thunder. Look at that. Isn't that it? Did they do that after him? Is he a producer or something? You gotta wonder, eh? Alright, Rip. Okay.
Alright. So out of the 100...
I've got 2 picks. I don't have to look at the list. I've got 2 picks for worst of the best.
Really?
The celebrity deaths.
Alright, just a recap. Penny Marshall, Stan Lee, Burt Reynolds, John McCain, Robin Leach, Aretha Franklin, the Anvil guy, Charlotte from The Facts of Life, Joe Jackson, Michael Jackson's father, Anthony Bourdain, Kate Spade, Vern Troyer, Barbara Bush, Harry Anderson, Stephen Hawking, Billy Graham, John Mahoney, Jerry Van Dyke, Dolores O'Riordan. You have 2 that are the...
Well, I have 2. We've done this every year. We kind of pick somebody that we think was... How do we say this? The one that kind of affected us the most.
Sure.
And then one that we...
That's the worst loss.
So it's the worst loss for us personally.
And then the worst person.
And then the worst person. This, again, is our opinion. Doesn't mean it's true. So for worst loss, for me personally, now I want to hear your worst loss, if you have already. My worst loss is John Mahoney from Frasier. I loved everything he did in that show, and it was great. Without him being the father to Frasier and Niles Crane, it wouldn't have been the same. I loved that he gave me 9 years... and plus of entertainment and fun. So out of this list, he provided me the most joy. for the longest amount of time, and so his loss is the worst for me. Ruben?
In the same vein, he didn't affect me the same way, though I like him.
Sure.
I just feel very bad for those that, because Dolores was alcohol.
Was it alcohol?
Oh. Yeah. Was Vern Troyer,
right?
And Anthony Bourdain and Kate Spade, all the suicide, all those things were their choices for whatever reason,
right?
Whatever they're dealing with. I think that's just a loss.
Okay.
I think my wife would say Anthony Bourdain. She was a fan of him.
Oh wow.
You know what I mean? Like, it's a sad reason why they lost. Like, sometimes with cancer you can't do anything with whatever. But
depression, those things that lead people to feeling that that's the only way to.
It's very sad.
It is sad. So we want to make for the record that when we joke about, like, we chuckle, we understand that
for the one person listening.
Yeah, for the one person listening, that please don't send us any hate mail. We're not making fun of death, but throughout, these are people that have had more of an effect on the world's life than you and I will ever have, and we're just
we'll never be on anybody's list.
But I will say the worst person, in my opinion, on this list,
and mine as well, Joe Jackson.
The guy sounded like a real jerk.
Yeah.
He was sounding like, he was abusive. I mean, he hit his kids. At the end of the day, he literally abused his children. I don't care what you think of their music. When they were kids one day...
But it sounded like he never, made good.
No.
You know what I mean?
He always seemed like a jerk.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. He just always seemed like a jerk to me. So, rest in peace, buddy, whatever. He lived a long time and with a lot of money around him from his kids. What do you want to say? So, hey, thanks for joining us on our 3rd annual Celebrity Death Watch, or what do you want to call it? I look forward to what next year will bring.
Yeah, who's going to be the worst next year?
Who will be the worst? Find out. Stay tuned for next year's picks of our 4th annual at that time. Thanks for listening. Remember, in front of every silver lining, there's a cloud, and we're here to help you find it.